Good morning. It is Wednesday, the 25th of April, no, 26th. And I just finished workout 13. It was arm day today. So we did a lot of curls and tricep work and a lot of different push-up type stuff. It was an okay workout for me. I was dehydrated. I think the biggest thing when I go home to Bisbee is that I get dehydrated. I can't seem to keep enough water near me and to just keep in the habit of drinking all day long. It's just a weird thing. It's just when I get to Bisbee, there's just so much going on. There's so much miscellaneous stuff I'm doing. It's just hard to keep the water in the car or next to me, and it's hard to have to pee all the time too. When I'm at work, it's a different story. I have the water next to me. I'm drinking. I go out to the bushes anytime I need to, more or less. So, partway into the workout, I can feel the dehydration, and it's a lower energy feeling. It's not being able to push as hard as normal, and then my mouth is dry. So it's a combination of things that tell me that I haven't had enough water the previous 2 days. I think my sleep was okay last night. I think I got about 7 hours, so I wasn't too terribly tired, but the night before wasn't so great. So coming back into the workout is always hard. So about halfway through, I get that feeling of rundown energy, and my mouth gets dry. And then about 2/3 of the way through, it got easy. I passed through that. I had some water, and my energy kind of spiked again. So that was a good feeling of, recouping, coming back from that low energy dip. A lot of the push-up stuff isn't really bothering my shoulder as badly anymore, which is really nice. There was a couple of anything plank plus push-up, we did pike push-ups. So your body is up like this. Your butt is up in the air, and you're bringing your head to the floor in a push-up motion, and it's specifically designed for upper chest and shoulders. And so it just hurts. My shoulder immediately just goes, nope, you can't do. I think I did 2 of them correctly. I did 2 of them with all the way up on my feet and stuff, and then I modify and go down to my knees and still try to push them through. At the end, we did something really intense, but that was pretty fun. We did they pair us off into teams, two big teams, and we're on the ropes, the battle ropes, and we're doing S's. They just call them what do they call them? Speed S's or something like that. Or so you just have one rope in each hand, and you're whipping them up and down like this, and you're doing 40. So you have to count to 40, and those are really tough. By the time you get to 20, your arms, everything's already burning, and then pushing to 40 is it takes everything you have. And when you're not at the ropes doing your S's, you're doing push-ups. They call it the staller. So the rest of the line of people waiting to do the S's, we're all doing push-ups, push-up, push-up, push-up. So I probably did 50 push-ups or something, waiting in line, and it was to the point where I was every single push-up I had to struggle with all my might to push up. And there was a couple of really cool moments. I come off the S's, and my heart rate's up, and I'm at that level of almost gasping. I get down on the floor, and I'm like, okay, I gotta breathe for a minute. I can't do any push-ups. And then my brain and my body was like, no, just start and do at least 1 or 2. So here I am breathing really hard, and I start doing the push-ups, and I'm able to do 3 or 4 at that high rate while still breathing hard. And that was a pretty cool moment for me, was being able to push myself through that, where your mind and your body are whoa, you're pushing it too hard. And then a second little voice in your head says, no, just go for it anyway. This is a moment where you can actually increase your fitness by pushing through it. So I pushed through it, and I think I did 4 in a row, and then I had to pause, but I kept going. So that was pretty amazing. Even being dehydrated and not sleeping as well, and cheating, eating off the plan at home. It's not like really terrible stuff, but I munch on stuff that's there at the house. There's like these little rice rolls, and I had 2 of those with some peanut butter and honey. Like, I miss peanut butter so badly. Like, I honestly feel like I didn't pig out. Now when I come off the plan, it isn't this thing of like, okay, I'm off the plan, I'm gonna go nuts. Because I've often had the fantasy of like eating pizza. Like, since Valentine's Day I haven't had pizza. It's like, oh, it'd be so nice to just get a DiGiorno and just eat the whole thing, eat a whole pizza to myself. It's like, no, that would make me feel sick. It would take all my energy. It would really mess me up. So now when I fall off and I cheat, it'll just be like little things at a time, a little bit of extra something here or there, whatever. Plus, what I feel good about those days is I kept to my normal eating. So if I had a couple of little cheat things, early on in the day, the rest of the day I would stick to my meals. So that felt good. Instead of like, oh, I already cheated in the morning, I might as well just eat whatever I want all day long. No, maybe you slipped off the plan, but just keep going today. Don't ruin the whole day. So that felt awesome. And now today, I'm 100% back on track. I ate oatmeal and egg whites in the car on the way to the gym from Bisbee. I had oatmeal soaking overnight. I microwaved it. I made some egg whites for me and the boys. And in the car with a spoon, while I'm driving on I-10, I ate my egg whites and oatmeal out of a container. And that feels good. That's like a little moment to me. I've changed my patterns pretty drastically. I'm not 100% perfect yet. I don't think anyone ever gets to be 100% perfect, but normally early in the morning like that, I would make some kind of big, breakfast, like a breakfast sandwich or something, or I'd stop at McDonald's or Burger King and have a breakfast there, and that's terrible for you. So that little scene in my mind of like, I'm driving on the interstate. I actually waited until about 7:30. Was as long as I could wait because I was hungry. And normally I like to eat at about 8 o'clock, and that sets up the schedule for the whole day. Then I'll have my protein shot at 10:30. Like right now I'm overdue on my protein shot because 7:30, 8:30, 9:30, 10 o'clock is when I should eat my protein shot. Actually, it's 10:12 right now, so I'm fine. I'll take it as soon as I'm done with the video. Or I have it right here actually next to me. So here's another little good example too. Here's my protein shaker bottle, and inside I have my protein powder. So I'm actually just going to make the protein shot right here in the parking lot. I'm at Fry's, parked ready to go shop, and I'm going to get my protein shot in. So it's like little stuff like this, and the eating the breakfast in the car on the road that is showing me, that's proving to me that I've changed my eating habits drastically, and I want to say permanently, because they say 21 days to make a habit. Well, it's been more than 21 days. I think once I hit 6 months or something, it'll feel a lot more permanent. It still feels a little tenuous now. It still feels a little semi-permanent, halfway permanent. As far as cementing my habits, making my eating and my working out all 100% set in stone, for good. Although the way I'm eating on the challenge is not for good. There's leeway once I hit my target weight. So here we go, protein shot. It's another example of me keeping to my plan, adapting. A lot of people on the secret group complain, I'm going to the fair, what do I do? I travel a lot. And one person, I don't have a lunch break. My boss doesn't let me have a lunch break. How am I supposed to eat on the plan? And like stuff like that. In the extreme example of your boss doesn't give you a lunch break, well, one, that's illegal. I mean, you might have a job like dispatcher, you might have maybe police officer, where if you are expected to work your full 8 hours because of emergencies or whatever, then you're exempt. But labor laws say you have to have a break every 8 hours. You're supposed to have like 30-minute and then 2 15 minutes or something. So that's illegal. But for those other people that are like, I travel a lot, well, get a cooler for your car. I'm going to the fair, and a lot of the answers were like, bring a Quest bar, hide it in your bra. That was one of the funny answers. Bring a little box full of food and say that it has your medicine in it, or like explain to them, I'm on this eating plan, I have to have the special food. Or the other answer was like, put a cooler in your car with ice packs. When it's time to eat, leave the fair, get a stamp, and go eat in your car. So that's people adapting around eating right, no matter what situation you're in, you know. So that feels good. I really dislike coming home to Bisbee and eating off the plan. I don't like that about myself. And honestly, it's been like 3 weeks of it. Miles' birthday was one of them. I can't remember the week before. But honestly, when I do fall off, I think Miles' birthday was probably the worst because of the sandwich and the popcorn and the chocolate. And that day I didn't eat the meals correctly as well. So that throws me off nutritionally. I think it really threw me off. Yesterday and Monday, I ate the meals as scheduled, but I ate other stuff in between, snacky kind of stuff. I did resist snacks at Miles' parent night. That felt amazing. So it's not all terrible. I gotta stop. I really can't be focusing on the small slip-ups or defeats. It's really better just to focus on the victory. So that's enough video for today. I'm about to go shopping, so I'll check in for tomorrow. All right, bye.